Let me show you something that I messed up on. This also needs a new handle because it's loose. This is one that I made. Now, this handle, it's a little bit rough, but it's comfortable enough. But I made a mistake on it. Here, I put in a shoulder. Now, the problem with that is when the head goes on, it hits the shoulder. And it means that the head doesn't ever get tight. Really what you want is a shallow taper leading up to where the head goes. And then you drive on the head and it rides up onto that taper and gets really tight up on here. But as it is, this head is now loosened up after being dry in the wintertime. And I can't get it tight because of that shoulder there. I might be able to pop the head off and just file this so it's a groove, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I was able to get the handle off without messing it up too much. So I made a new wedge and tapered this back. Now I'm going to put it all together. One other thing I'm going to do is put on some boiled linseed oil on the handle joint before it goes back together again. That does two things. It lubricates everything when it slides together, which will help. And then it also, when linseed oil cures, it expands. So it should be a 2-for-1 deal. You should get extra lubrication and extra expansion when it actually cures. So, let's see. Now I get to a little lube down the slot. Some on the wedge that I cut on the bandsaw. Yeah, I should probably be wearing gloves, but I'm not going to get that much on my hands. So that's good and tight now. I don't have a great fit down the bottom here, but it's just a small hatchet, so it should be fine, and it's definitely better than what it was. So now I can trim this off and put in the steel wedges. You can tell the wood is really compressed because the steel wedge drives in really hard, and it's also making the linseed oil come up out of the wood. So that's good and secure. That's much more secure than what it was before. So having that taper here is definitely going to help get this seated on much more securely. And I can't remember if I had put linseed oil on it when I put the head on last time, but that definitely makes a difference. I've tried it both ways and it makes a big difference.